most powerful healers are those who make others uncomfortable enough to change. This ancient wisdom perfectly describes the Heyoka empath, a rare type of intuitive who heals through disruption rather than comfort, truth rather than pleasantries. Remember when that friend said exactly what you needed to hear, not what you wanted to hear? That's the Heyoka's gift at work. In the next few minutes, I'll share the 12 definitive signs of this extraordinary intuitive path. From your uncanny intuition to your unconventional approach to life, each trait serves your spiritual mission. Could these peculiar qualities you've always had actually be the very gifts that transform the lives of others around you? The path less traveled, walking against the current. Have you ever felt a strange pull to take the opposite direction when everyone else is going one way? This isn't just rebelliousness. It might be the Heyoka spirit within you. The Heyoka empath naturally gravitates toward unconventional paths, often feeling uncomfortable with what society considers normal or expected. By going against social norms, you fulfill your deepest spiritual purpose rather than rebelling against it. When others follow well-worn paths, you instinctively seek the road untraveled because your soul recognizes wisdom in the opposite direction. This intuitive understanding guides you toward choices that may seem puzzling to others, pursuing artistic endeavors instead of stable corporate jobs, or creating living spaces that prioritize energy alignment over impressive addresses. Modern Heyokas embrace these unusual life journeys that confound conventional expectations. Their career choices frequently lean toward creative expression or humanitarian service, driven by an inner calling rather than external validation. Authentic fulfillment comes from honoring your unique spiritual blueprint rather than following society's script. Psychological research confirms what Heyokas seem to know naturally, that non-conformity catalyzes significant personal growth and contributes to societal evolution. This understanding forms the foundation for the emotional and spiritual development we'll explore in upcoming sections. Your unconventional choices serve as powerful catalysts for those around you, prompting them to reconsider possibilities they may have dismissed. Through your example, you silently extend permission for others to explore beyond the boundaries of conventional thinking. The intuitive paradox: knowing without learning. Beyond your unconventional perspectives lies an even deeper mystery: knowing without being told. That moment when you sense someone's hidden emotions despite their smile, or know exactly who's calling before checking your phone, isn't random coincidence. It's the intuitive doorway that makes Heyoka empaths both extraordinarily connected, yet profoundly isolated. Your intuition works like a sudden flash of insight illuminating a darkened room, revealing truth instantaneously where others might grope for understanding. You physically feel the joy, pain, anxiety, or elation of those around you, creating immediate connections that transcend normal conversation. Your mind processes this intuitive data differently than analytical thinkers, tapping into emotional intelligence that reads situations instinctively. You detect when someone's words don't match their energy, perceiving the discord between what's said and what's felt. While others might be fooled by polite social masks, you access an emotional landscape they can't navigate. You complete others' thoughts, anticipate needs before they're expressed, and sense significant events before they unfold. Your intuitive radar constantly scanning beneath ordinary awareness. The challenge comes with managing this constant emotional data influx. Without boundaries, you absorb everything. Collective anxiety in crowds, unspoken tension in meetings, silent grief of passing strangers. This bombardment leaves you exhausted and uncertain which feelings actually belong to you. Learning to differentiate between your emotions and those you've absorbed becomes essential. Meditation, grounding exercises, and nature help cleanse your emotional palette, allowing you to maintain your unique energetic signature. As we'll explore next, this sensitivity connects directly to your profound relationship with truth and authenticity. The wisdom interrupter, breaking flow to create it. That constant influx of others' emotions isn't the only way your gift manifests in daily interactions. What if your tendency to interrupt conversations, something society labels as rude, is actually one of your most powerful healing abilities? As a Heyoka empath, you've likely found yourself spontaneously jumping into conversations with insights that seem to materialize from thin air. This isn't random impulsivity, but a profound spiritual mechanism activating when you sense someone needs specific wisdom. Think about the last time you felt compelled to interrupt someone mid-sentence. Was it because you suddenly perceived exactly what they needed to hear, a truth that couldn't wait for the polite pause in conversation? This instinctual drive serves a purpose beyond ordinary social exchange. Throughout history, spiritual traditions have recognized the power of the sacred interrupter. In Native American cultures, particularly within tribal councils, individuals like the Heyoka were valued for disrupting established thinking patterns with unexpected insights, often using humor to facilitate healing and deeper understanding. You might notice that when you follow this impulse, people often experience sudden clarity, their faces lighting up with recognition as your words catalyze an internal shift. What appears socially awkward is actually a finely tuned ability to sense exactly when someone's mind is most receptive to transformation. Your disruptive communication creates opportunities for others to confront issues in non-threatening ways. Your interjections often contain exactly what others need, analogies that clarify complex situations or questions that open new perspectives, breaking unhealthy thought cycles and creating the space where genuine healing begins. The Creative Contradiction, finding order in chaos. Your mind operates in beautiful contradictions. While your intuitive insights create clarity for others, your inner creative landscape likely appears as a magnificent chaos. Scattered notes, thoughts that race between seemingly unrelated concepts, and inspirations that strike at the most unexpected moments. This isn't random disorganization. It's the sacred space where your most powerful gifts take form. Like a painter's vibrant palette, where colors seemingly clash, yet combine to create masterpieces, your mind connects patterns invisible to others. Neurological research reveals something fascinating. The brain regions that light up during creative thinking are the same ones that activate during empathic connection. Your creativity and empathy aren't separate abilities. They're two expressions of the same gift. Your creative process might confuse others. Maybe you've been told you're disorganized when you jump between projects or work at unusual hours. They don't see what you see. Your mind naturally weaves connections between elements others perceive as completely unrelated. This exceptional pattern recognition allows you to bring forth innovative solutions that transform problems in unexpected ways. This creativity extends beyond artistic expressions. Perhaps you arrange living spaces based on energy rather than conventional design. Maybe you solve workplace conflicts by introducing perspectives no one considered. Your relationships might follow unusual patterns that create deeper authenticity. When engaged in creative expression, through art, problem-solving, or reimagining systems, you experience profound alignment with your purpose. For you, creativity isn't just self-expression, it's a spiritual channel translating abstract understanding into tangible form. The Ageless Soul, childlike wonder with ancient wisdom. Creative expression might be your spiritual channel, but have you noticed something peculiar about your relationship with time? People often struggle to place your age, sensing ancient wisdom in your eyes, while simultaneously being captivated by your childlike enthusiasm for life's simplest pleasures. This isn't contradictory, it's the essence of a Heyoka's timeless soul. Within you exists a remarkable temporal paradox. Remember that moment when your friend was struggling with a serious decision and you simply pointed to a butterfly landing nearby? That seemingly random observation shifted their perspective completely. While others gradually exchange childhood wonder for adult wisdom, you've intensified both simultaneously. You can deliver insights that leave others wondering how someone your age acquired such profound understanding. Your most meaningful conversations often begin with simple observations that unfold into revelations upon reflection. This ability to package complex wisdom in accessible language connects to emotional resilience. Have you recognized how this duality allows you to navigate life's challenges with both playfulness and depth? Your approach combines humor and reverence when facing life's deepest questions. While others become solemn discussing spiritual matters, you instinctively know when lightness makes profound concepts accessible. As spiritual teachers throughout history have shown, playful insights can illuminate the most sacred truths. Your presence creates a magnetic effect across generations. Children gravitate toward you, sensing a kindred spirit, while elders nod in recognition at your old soul understanding. This connection stems from embodying both timeless wisdom and present moment awareness, experiencing each sunrise with ancient recognition and fresh wonder simultaneously. The living mirror, reflecting what others can't see. That ability to connect across generations reveals just one facet of your unusual impact on others. What if the strong reactions you trigger, both positive and negative, have nothing to do with what you're saying, but everything to do with what you're reflecting? Your presence acts as a mirror, showing people exactly what they need to see about themselves, whether they're ready for that reflection or not. Think of yourself as a clear, calm lake on a still day. When others approach your waters, they see their own reflection with remarkable clarity. This mirroring isn't just passive. You actively absorb others' emotional states without conscious effort. It explains why strangers confide their deepest secrets to you, or why certain people become defensive during casual conversations when you haven't criticized them at all. Your neurological wiring is designed for this. Mirror neurons in your brain activate both when you perform an action and when you observe someone else doing it, creating a profound emotional bridge. Your body physically demonstrates this gift through unconsciously adopting someone's posture, matching their speaking pace, or using their unique gestures shortly after meeting them, creating an uncanny feeling of familiarity others can't explain. The challenge comes when people project their unprocessed emotions onto you. That colleague who accused you of being judgmental when you merely asked a question. They were seeing their own self-judgment reflected back. The friend who insisted you were hiding something when you felt transparent. They were encountering their own hidden aspects in your presence, creating an almost comical situation where people attribute their own denied qualities to you while remaining oblivious to the projection. The compassionate truth teller, healing through honesty. That mirror others hold up to you takes another form entirely. Your gift for revealing truths when others remain silent. Have you ever watched a room grow uncomfortable, not because you said something cruel, but because you simply named what everyone else was pretending not to see? This isn't about being tactless or harsh. It's about a profound commitment to healing that runs deeper than social pleasantries. Your truth-telling comes from a place few understand. Unlike those who wield honesty as a weapon to hurt others, you speak difficult truths from what spiritual teachers call fierce compassion, seeing how deception and half-truths keep people trapped in cycles of suffering. You instinctively recognize that temporary discomfort from honesty creates the conditions for authentic healing that no amount of comfortable illusions can provide. Remember that moment when a simple observation from you created tension, yet later catalyzed profound change. You find it increasingly difficult to participate in social pretenses, those moments when everyone agrees to ignore elephants in rooms. The gap between what's said and what's felt creates an almost physical discomfort for you, making conventional social situations feel like exercises in collective denial. What makes your honesty different is its quality of innocent observation. You're not passing judgment, but simply stating what appears obvious to you, like a child who hasn't learned which truths adults prefer unspoken. This clarity combined with compassion creates a powerful, healing presence. In Native American traditions, the Heyoka's role includes challenging societal norms through honest reflection, a practice that continues in modern empaths. Psychological research confirms that relationships founded on honesty foster the trust necessary for emotional exploration. The dreaming healer, solving while sleeping. Beyond the mirror you hold for others and the truths you speak lies a dimension of your Heyoka gifts that emerges when consciousness fades into the night. Have you ever fallen asleep, wrestling with a seemingly impossible situation, only to wake with a crystal-clear solution that feels like it was handed to you from somewhere beyond? While your conscious mind rests, your Heyoka intuition continues working at remarkable depths. This intuitive exploration accesses realms of thought and emotion unavailable during waking hours, navigating chaos to find clarity with purpose and precision. Consider how you might go to bed, contemplating a fractured relationship, and wake with not just a solution, but a complete strategy for reconciliation. Professional challenges that seemed insurmountable at bedtime often appear manageable by morning, complete with creative approaches your conscious mind couldn't formulate. What makes this ability particularly special is how it extends beyond your personal concerns. Many Heyoka empaths report dreaming about friends or family members, receiving guidance for situations they weren't consciously aware existed. Upon sharing these insights, they discover their dreams contained precisely what others needed to hear. This gift connects you to traditions found across cultures. In many indigenous spiritual practices, dreams serve as bridges to wisdom realms. Even Salvador Dali utilized this phenomenon, holding a key while falling asleep to capture dream images when it dropped and woke him. Your need for solitude and quality rest represents spiritual necessity. These quiet hours of surrender are your most productive healing work, becoming the foundation for creative expression and insight when you return to consciousness. The Magical Realist, living between worlds. The peaceful hours of rest reveal one dimension of your perception, but what about those waking moments when you perceive what others simply cannot? Imagine living simultaneously in two realities. One foot planted firmly in the practical world of deadlines and dinner plans, while your other foot stands in a dimension where energies, symbols, and deeper patterns are just as tangible as physical objects. For the Heyoka empath, this isn't fantasy or delusion. It's your natural state of perceiving multiple layers of reality at once. Think of it like walking through your home with the ability to see through walls. While others move from room to room opening doors, you experience both spaces simultaneously. The boundary between imagination and what we call reality isn't nearly as solid as most believe. In traditional cultures, this relationship is understood as fluid, where inner experiences genuinely inform and enrich understanding of the physical world. You might notice yourself naturally translating complex emotions into metaphors that make perfect sense to you but puzzle others. This isn't a communication problem, it's evidence of your unique processing abilities. Shamanic traditions recognize this as a profound spiritual gift that bridges dimensions of experience. Your mind works at deeper levels, processing information through multiple channels simultaneously. When you sense emotional undercurrents in a room, you're accessing information through additional perceptual channels most people lack. Notice this dual awareness in everyday moments, perhaps feeling the collective tension in a meeting before anyone speaks, or sensing exactly what a friend needs before they tell you. These glimpses reveal how you naturally perceive the world's hidden dimensions. The Chaos Surfer, finding peace in uncertainty. Those perceptual doorways you navigate extend beyond just seeing what others miss. They transform how you experience life's uncertainties. When the ground shifts beneath everyone else's feet, you remain strangely balanced, sensing patterns in what appears to be random chaos. Could your greatest strength be this paradoxical ability to find stability within life's most unpredictable moments? Unlike most people who grip tightly to certainty, you've discovered something profound, that immersing yourself fully in each experience, knowing nothing lasts forever, brings a peculiar kind of peace. This isn't about abandoning responsibility, but recognizing a fundamental truth many spiritual traditions teach. The only thing you can truly control is your response to what happens. Consider how this manifests. When faced with unexpected changes, a job loss, relationship ending, or sudden move, you don't just survive these transitions, you often thrive in them. While others spiral into anxiety seeking solid ground, you're quietly surfing the waves of change, finding exhilaration where they find fear. Your emotional intelligence and resilience become a spiritual practice. Psychological research confirms what you've intuitively known. Those comfortable with uncertainty demonstrate significantly higher resilience. This allows you to bend without breaking when life's storms arrive, seeing upheaval as an invitation to deeper growth. Your relationship with uncertainty reflects wisdom found in many indigenous traditions, where true understanding comes from trusting life's rhythms rather than imposing control. This shows in how you handle emotional fluctuations, seeing them as valuable information rather than problems. The Sacred Clown, healing through laughter. Beyond those personal rituals that help you stay centered, lies perhaps your most powerful yet misunderstood gift: the sacred art of healing through laughter. When everyone else responds to pain with solemn faces and hushed tones, you feel an inexplicable urge to crack a joke. This isn't random or insensitive. It's actually an ancient healing technique that transforms what people fear most into something they can finally look at directly. Think of yourself as a spiritual alchemist, transforming leaden pain into golden light with each laugh you inspire. Like the Heyoka, the sacred clown in Native American traditions, you wield humor as potent medicine. When you bring laughter to heavy situations, you create tiny earthquakes that shake loose emotions trapped in frozen grief, allowing them to flow and heal. Science confirms what you've intuitively known. Laughter releases endorphins, reduces stress hormones, and enhances immune function. In trauma recovery, humor helps people reframe experiences, giving a sense of control essential for healing. Your particular brand of humor has that paradoxical quality, finding lightness in serious moments and unexpected depth in seemingly trivial ones. When you make someone laugh about something they've feared facing, you create a window where they can look at their pain without being consumed by it. This is why people in crisis gravitate toward you. Your humor serves as a bridge between denial and acceptance, deflating ego defenses and opening doorways that would remain locked if approached only through seriousness. While misinterpreted by some, you're actually offering sophisticated spiritual medicine in its most digestible form. The Wounded Healer, transforming pain into purpose. Your light-hearted approach to serious matters is just one aspect of your healing nature. But there's a profound paradox at the core of your empathic abilities. The suffering you've experienced wasn't merely bad luck or cosmic punishment. It was preparation. Unlike conventional healers who learn from textbooks, you've earned your wisdom through the raw materials of your own broken places, transformed now into medicine for others. Imagine a beautiful piece of pottery, broken and repaired with gold. Your life experiences are like those gold-filled cracks, making you more valuable because of what you've endured. When you sit with someone in their darkest moment, it's your intimate knowledge of that darkness that makes your presence so powerful. Have you noticed how people experiencing crisis seem to find you even without knowing your history? Something in your energy field acts as a catalyst, gently bringing their subconscious issues to the surface, where healing becomes possible. This isn't about conscious techniques. It's an intuitive resonance happening beyond words. What makes your healing approach unique is its unconventional nature. Your intuitive sense guides you to what each person truly needs, even when it contradicts conventional wisdom. You might share a story when others would offer advice, or sit in silence when others would fill the space with reassurances. The most remarkable aspect of your healing presence is that you create conditions where others reconnect with their own inner wisdom and resilience. Your compassionate understanding goes beyond sympathy to a lived recognition that speaks soul to soul. As we reach the conclusion of our journey through the Heyoka empath's world, remember that this path isn't about achieving idealized perfection. What makes your Heyoka nature powerful is your unique perception, unconventional perspective, and truth-speaking abilities. Today's Heyokas channel this energy through creative expression, community service, and challenging established norms, inspiring others toward authenticity. By recognizing these qualities, you're acknowledging a sacred purpose, connecting you to something greater. The world needs your medicine, your willingness to stand in contradiction, reflect uncomfortable truths, and heal through unconventional methods. Your greatest gift is being exactly who you are. How will you embrace your Heyoka gifts and share them with those who need your mirror most?